What often holds people back from getting started is not knowing exactly what they need to do once they've committed. It's the fear of the unknown. This holds people back. They just can't see exactly how they're going to do it. However, if you can eliminate the guesswork and the fear of the unknown by walking them through a simple system, you will get people joining you left and right. Now remember, on average it takes 4 to 6 exposures until someone closes themselves. This is true for you as well, even after you officially join the business. It's one thing to be in the business, it's another thing when the business is in you. Let me explain. People join people, right? So first, you joined us, a group of people, leaders, a community. That's exposure 1. Then you join the industry, because the business model makes so much sense. That's exposure 2. Then you joined a company, S.Y.S.T.E.M, the #1 fastest growing company in the DSA, the Direct Sales Association. That's exposure 3. Then typically, you join the products. You're learning more and more about these revolutionary products. You're learning about all the science behind them, and this raises your belief level, and so you close yourself on the products. That's exposure 4. Next, you take the time to wrap your head around and understand the compensation plan, and so now you see how big this opportunity really is. That's exposure 5. Remember, it takes 4 to 6 exposures for someone to close themselves, right? And that includes you. Well, exposure 6 is when you learn the system and close yourself on the system. Only then will you take the necessary action to get real results. So my question to you is, are you closed yet? If so, you are ready to follow the system and take massive action. If you take massive action, you will get results. If you're getting results, it will raise your belief level. You are confident that it really works. This will leave you excited and enthusiastic, and that will continue to motivate you to keep taking action, and the cycle just keeps going and going until you reach the top. To ensure this cycle continues, it is absolutely critical that you stay plugged in. In fact, this is the #2 rule in the industry. #1 is being coachable, remember? And #2 is always stay plugged in. That means staying connected to everything S.Y.S.T.E.M and Project Lionheart's. It's called the campfire effect. Think about how you feel when you're sitting next to a cozy campfire with all your friends and family. Everyone's having a great time and everyone feels nice and warm. Let's say you need to go to the washroom, so you get up and you start walking away, further and further from that campfire. Well, how do you feel? Colder and colder, distant and more disconnected. This is the guaranteed way to give up and quit. It's always a result of not staying close to the team fire and not staying plugged in. The great news is there's so many ways to stay plugged in. A great way is social media, especially our Facebook groups. Some other great ways are calls, webinars, Google Hangouts, Skype calls, or upcoming local and international events. Leaders are not only always plugged in and following the system, but they're also promoters and defenders of the system. That's right, leaders are promoters, and promoting exposure to exposure and event to event is a high-paying skill. Well, you're just about ready to go. Before you do, let's quickly review the new distributor checklist. #1, you've ordered your pack and set up an active auto delivery of a minimum of 60 CV. #2, you've completed the game plan PDF document with your sponsor and upline. #3, you've completed the hot market system with your sponsor and upline. #4, you've booked your launch event with sponsor/upline support. #5, you've booked off the upcoming month's S.Y.S.T.E.M training and recognition event. Just ask your upline for the date/time and location. Also, you can check the events tab in our S.Y.S.T.E.M Movement private Facebook group. #6, you're plugged in daily, whether with your sponsor, with your upline, or in our Facebook groups. #7, you are committed to at least 30 minutes a day of building your S.Y.S.T.E.M business, whether that means doing the 2 a day, sampling product, mailing out samples, or jumping on calls, trainings, etc. #8, get 2 preferred customers and your auto delivery is free. #9, get 2 distributors, congratulations, you are executive. #10, get recognized on stage at recognition with your new team. And #11, duplicate. And there you have it. It's now time to take action. Action is the foundational key to all success. Take some time to review the 11 action steps below. It's all about moving your people along from each of these exposures until they close themselves. Simple stuff. And finally, the last thing I want to encourage you to do is just enjoy the ride. Check out Darren Hardy's Enjoy the Ride video below. It will really ground you on this roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship that you are about to embark upon. Embrace it. Embrace failing forward, learning and earning, and never ever quit on you. We look forward to seeing you soon and meeting you at our next event. Welcome to S.W.S.T.E.M.